Hi Leo, and welcome to your May reading, general reading for May 2021. This is for Leo energy, so that can be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any kind of placement basically. And you know the drill, take what resonate with you, leave behind the rest. Never ever force it to fit if it doesn't. What are we going to do here, right? As I said, this is a monthly reading, it's a general reading for May. So we're looking into some energy here that will unfold throughout May for the Leo, right? For you, Leo, if it resonates with you. And we're starting with the tarot. We're starting pulling out the tarot to dive into it, right? And then I have my archetypes. If you have seen these readings before, you know when I pull out archetypes, the readings tend to go deep. So that's what's going to happen there. So we're starting off with the tarot. When I pull out the archetypes and it goes deep and it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. You take what you want from it, okay? And yeah, let's get to it. I'm going to do some shuffles here for you on camera, because then I connect into it. See if that is a test. All right, it's a test. I hope you're doing amazing. Leo, May 2021. As always, Leo, please be patient with me as I tend to dive into the energies and they unfold, right? They, especially with the monthly readings, because it is month. It is a long time period. So, time frame. Leo, May. All right. There we have you. Leo, May. Leo, May. Starting off with a collaboration here for some sort. I don't know if you're starting something new in your job. That would be interesting. I'm a Capricorn. I would always be interested in that. All right, let's see. What do we have for Leo in May 2021? Chariot. That's good. That's good for career. Let's see here. Crossed by 10 cups. I'm just laying it out. Underneath we have the Hanged Man. In the recent past we have 7 of Wands. What's up with the 7 of Wands? We're gonna do a stalker reading on that. I am I'm doing stalker readings on repeating energies for the monthly readings. What do we have on your mind's eye? No, we have the King of Pentacles here coming up. 8 of Cups. In your attitude we have the Star. I love this already. And in your environment, Justice. Don't gamble it. Hopes and fears, Judgment, most likely outcome. Leo. 3 of Cups. All right, so there we go. But you know what? Let's see what happens when we pull out the archetypes. So far, so good, Leo. Right? We have the Chariot in the center of the entire thing here. Honestly, diving straight into it is a good one. That is a good energy that I pick up on. This is you buckling up, moving ahead. This is very good if it is in terms of career, right? It's not the best energy. I mean, I would challenge it if it was in regards to, for instance, a love situation here. Because the Chariot, as I have said before, the Chariot, it would really depend on the specific context on how I would pick up on the Chariot in a relationship reading, right? Let me tell you that. Because the Chariot is a mastery of your environment, of tools, of tools, right? So the Chariot is that of, boggling up, not being so not being so sensitive and moving forward. It, in many ways, it ties up with the strength energy, right? They're different, but the soul lessons that come with them, to me as a reader, are similar, except that Chariot has to do with controlling yourself, and by controlling yourself, you control your environment, right? Or learning is a mastery. It's that of learning how to, for instance, learning to read tarot. You learn to use tarot as a tool. You master tarot as a tool, right? Or learning to drive a car. Yeah? It's learning to use the tool. And when you have proficiency in that tool, you then move forward, right? It's that's the Chariot. It is also the warrior energy here of saying, I do not know what is out there. I do not know. For instance, when you may know how to read tarot, right? But when you never know what the fuck you get. You never know. So it's like, you prepare yourself, you clear out, you shuffle and all of that, and you're like, all right, let's pull it out, and you never know, right? That's you may know how to use a tool, but you never know what you're gonna get. The Chariot is that. energy, right? Of moving ahead, straight, having eyes on the future and not being distracted. But knowing that you can be distracted, but not being feared, having any fear about it, right? At the 10 of Cups here, I feel as though you might find yourself in an environment that's actually really good for you, right? I really get this a good support system for you here. And that's good. And then I look here up what you have in your focus. That is that position. I don't know if it's a person, but I really get right now that this is you being a boss. You being boss mode. The King of Pentacles is having a lot of experience and being able to use that experience, putting it into practice, putting it into something solid, giving advice if you have to, right? It's that of taking action, especially in business. Reaching or going for that leadership position. Now, leadership, see, that's the thing, or could be boss, because, but just because when we talk about, positions, leadership, being a boss, there's a difference between the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is more like, all right. The King of Pentacles is that positional, right? It's a good energy, right? It's being a boss, basically. The King of Wands, it has more entrepreneurial about it. The King of Pentacles also has him. All right, we will see how it plays out, right? It's that of actually reaching the stage, having in practice, right? The King of Pentacles has almost like a certificate or something here to him saying, this is my position. The King of Wands is more like your entrepreneurial, all over the place. No, what we have here in your fears and all that, possibly not really. I don't see fears, I see hopes. A decision being made, but also having the audacity or having the strength here to look at something from the past, making a final decision in something, so that you can have peace in your environment. There is possibly also a legal situation going on here, or it's karma at play, because I see also in your attitude with the star, we have in your environment we have justice, in your attitude we have star. I see you coming into alignment with your path, right? Even if that path is just coming into alignment with what we call soul tribe, being an environment that feels right for you. That is good, Leo, right? But it also, again, has to do with how you make a decision, how you look at your own skills that you have, and also, again, here, being mindful of not running over anyone, right? That probably is there, or having people run over you. Is the balance there, right? We will look at it as it plays out here. In this recent past, I am seeing you, I don't know, people probably disagreeing with you. Of course. But I get as though it has taught you here to stand up for yourself. You learn to fight for yourself. And that is also a lesson. The lesson here of not, what I said before, being so sensitive. If you understand, it's not a shameful way. What I mean by that is that of saying, there will always be people who disagree with you. There will always be people who will think that you are the worst thing. I got this stuff. Sometimes in some of the readings I get, I don't know, minor incidents of OCD, and that's something I don't have. So, it's not, trust me. But the 7 of Wands, why do I keep seeing smiling there? Yeah, right, no. That's annoying. It's not. Because I spotted that when I was very, very young and started working on it, so I got rid of it to a certain degree. It's still latent, but listen, guys, I've been on a spiritual journey since I was born, basically. I was born wrong. No. Anyway, 7 of Wands here is that we have here, basically, as I said, that the world will not always agree with you. Not everyone. What matters is those who matter, right? What matters is those who matter. And then get to determine for yourself who matter. Who gets to have a say? Are they quality? Right? That's the learning how to spot quality people. In all cases, I do see you learning that tough lesson here, right? So standing up for yourself, and then that comes with the Chariot, the capacity here of buckling up, putting on an armor, and saying you don't know what's out there. There may be people who will disagree with you, possibly, but your confidence, it has to do with your confidence. And I also see your confidence being saluted in a way here. I really get as though there are people here who also believe in you. But more importantly, you believe in yourself. Right, and then we have coming up for you, walking away from something. this card here, I use the line strider for a lot of time for the monthly or mid-month. I won't be doing mid-monthly this month, long story, but for the monthly readings, because I really love the line strider deck. That's something I really, it's good for these readings, general readings here, right? The line strider and the Eight of Cups. Normally the Eight of Cups is about walking into the future here. For some reason or another, that's this on this deck. In this deck, he always walks back, right? And I am seeing you walk back. I see you disconnecting from something. But when I look at the Judgment up here, and your hopes and fears, it would appear to me as though you might have a situation here in your life that needs to be readdressed sometime during here in May, and it might be, you know, if you're a boss, right, it's like going over the papers again, rechecking the strategy, rechecking the plan here. Your strength here is there's a situation here that may hang you up to dry a little bit, and I see something here about returning to a place where there's a little bit of stagnancy, but your strength is to then reassess the situation and take on a new perspective, especially by listening to your intuition. And Three of Cups is the most likely outcome. That is celebration. That's coming together with friends here, right? All of this, by the way, is happening. It's because I feel you are supported by hope. You have hope. All right. Now let's pull out the underlying energies and let's see what we have. Are you ready, Leo? Leo here for... now we have all the ambulances and police screaming outside. Alright, let's see. Leo May. We have the animal. Alethea. Alright, so let's get started here. When we look at the center of the spread, we have the animal crossed by the shaman. What is the animal? The animal is, along with the charity, is a raw piece of you. You want a piece of me? No, it's the rawness. It's the lion in you. It's the lion in you, Leo. Just remember, I'm reading for Leo. Now, I don't really have Leo in my chart. I do have in my... No, I have actually. But not in, you know, we have many planets and many stars and all of that, and houses and all of that. And there's Leo. There's only one thing missing from my chart, and that's Libra. There's no Libra whatsoever. Leo is there. Leo actually has a very specific spot in my chart. Meaning that it's one that's always... Leo is peace. Leo. Anyway, I'm just looking at the animal here, right? The animal is the Leo in you. But I would like to explain to you what that means, but I can't, Leo. You have the Leo, you have the lion, all right? So you get to define for yourself, what does it mean to have the lion here in you? That's what we have at the center of the spread, but the animal is also... that's the part that's cast out of society, so to say. If you think of the traditional Rider White deck of the Leo, or the strength, you have this woman taming the beast, right? This is the beast. This is that which is supposed to be incorporated into you, right? Not rejected. We don't reject our beastie side, which is basically our impulses. It's our passions. It's similar to the shadow, but not really. It's not shadow. That's not the Leos. That is, the shadow is far more. Well, it is more Scorpion and Capricorn and a few of the other older signs there. But it is your desires, basically, right? That's what we have, but it's crossed here. But that is, I see you embodying that. There's a rawness there, right? And I also see here throughout May, I see that of releasing yourself. What is it crossed by the shaman? Yeah, no, I still get this good energy here for you. It's that of being a... can I really say leader? No, shaman. What does the shaman do? The shaman leads by example. The shaman is not some guru who sits in a coat or something like that. That's not a shaman. Shaman, what do? You won't recognize a shaman because they probably won't call themselves a shaman. Other people call them that. They are not. A shaman is someone who you might run into at a forest in Peru, and who will kick you out on a mountaintop in the dark with no shoes on. But no, it's just, a shaman will pressure you. They will. Yes, the shaman does have this. All right, think of the Lion King. Have you seen the Lion King? The monkey with the like a tiki something, and who knocks Simba on top of his head. It's annoying. That's the shaman can be annoying. Can be a teacher, but a teacher that asks questions and leads by example. That's what I get here. For some reason, that's what we have in the center of the spread here. Remembering position. Yeah, remembering your position, remembering your leadership qualities is what we get here. That's the center of the spread. That's what is an important topic here for you in May, right? And then I look at the paths here. We have the starborn in reverse, which is being derailed a little bit, being put off track. But that's where I really get as though the lion in you, Simba. Yes, Mufasa. No, sorry. Gotta stop. I've called you home. Gotta be kind here. Sorry. So, but that's really what I'm getting here. Being a little bit off derailed, possibly also by. Let's pull some clarification. So we really need to know we don't risk the past. Let's not look into that. I'm just seeing you learning to fight for yourself now, coming back into track here, right? That's what we have of your energies. Now, there's something that we need to probably address here, right? There's something inside of you here which has the star and the dead end. This is not the best thing. So throughout May, be very mindful that you do not chase something that has reached its limit. Right? There might be a particular situation that you are hoping for or a dream here that you may consider part of your path still, but which we see here in the past. If it brought you into a conflict here, I am seeing like not the best environment here. Maybe I should look into it. There's something here in the past that you're still keeping with you, but it has reached a dead end. Take it up to redebate here. Leo, for some of you, I gotta tell you something here. Is there a possibility here that some of you are wishing for some kind of a forgiveness, or there's something here that ties up with possibly, this especially goes for women right now, could of course be a man as well, but I am picking up on a situation where someone here has their eye on possibly a King of Pentacles. For some of you, it's just a position that you have your eye on. For some others of you, it's a person where someone here is almost like, would appear that maybe they're hoping to use sensuality to lure this, right? It could be a reconciliation. Let's just pull here. Show me an event here for May for Leo in the event here. We have thriving, yes, all right. And then we have that reconciliation at the bottom of it, right? I see you being in a positive vibe, thriving state, and because you are here in this good energy, you are capable of growing, and you're also able to share. See you starting off good. Yeah, and we will look into it, but I am seeing some development taking place here in May that I would like to talk to you about. As I have said so many times, let's get to it. It has to do with it's chasing something that has reached a dead end. Show me this King of Pentacles here. They flew out like that. No, we're not taking it because they flew out and they were all in reversed. There's no point in that. Well, I could, and then, yes, I don't know. Let's see, what do we have? We have the Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Six of Swords. There is some sort of battle that there's no winner in it. Also, I have the Five of Swords underneath. I see, right, first and foremost, I see here a new beginning for you, right? But with the tear in reverse, which I'm looking at here, the tear in reverse is something being very murky. There are murky emotions, they are possible also drama. Now, Leo, drama, you're talking with a Capricorn here, and if there's anything I can't. I just can't. It's drama. I can't. If you enjoy that, then it's okay, right? I can't. So now you know that. If I get a little, are you sure? But that's my opinion on it. In all cases, I am seeing here that you have this. I see a communication coming in here about, again, in relation to your career, moving forward somewhere, and it is possibly helping you push forward to move towards a new mindset. But there is this transition towards a new mindset. Remember, the mindset matters. Some people are all about, leading with the heart and all of that. Yes, of course, also. But the way we think has a significant impact on how we feel as well about things. It's always relevant to keep a critical look at how we think, our own thought patterns about things, and deconstruct them once in a while or adjust them. Our thought patterns determine our reality because they determine how we set goals, right? Your thought patterns ties up to language, it ties up to the masculine energy, it ties up to the ability to identify specific goals and putting them into words. And it is from those words, it's from that concept of that goal, it forms like a concept, you will go forward, right? And here we have this, it associates with this King of Pentacles, which is either a position or a particular person. But underneath it, I see murky emotions, and I see a little bit drama here. In your event here, I am seeing strong frustration through somewhere down the line here in May. I get as though there's something here that won't work with you, Leo. You start the month off good, but somewhere down the line here in May, there's something you really want, and I really see it as a reconciliation of a sort. No, could be someone that wants it with you, maybe, but I'm seeing like a hope to use sensuality or use flirting or something here to. Let's look into it. That's just this part, using. That's not that deck. To use some like a siren, right? That is that of being seductive, to get something going here, especially. You could tie up with a Pisces here. Hangman, Neptunian. Oh, it's a dream. Yeah. Because that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing thriving. You're so good in yourself, and then wanting to unfortunately invest into a situation that has reached its limit date. It's done. The dead end is like it's done. It's not part of your path. Leave it. Not the way that it shows up here. It's change is needed. Show me that Judgment. Nine of Cups, Justice, Death. It could also be it shows up as a person or position, job, something. I don't know. You tell me. You want it, and you want it badly, and that's it. And it shows up as a reconciliation. It's just that. You're so good here in yourself that your animal in you has this, that's mine, I want it, and that has to be this way. Then you start, I hope you're not going to chase it. It's like looking outwards, and then you basically do a Kool-Aid man, like whoosh. I don't know, some people may find it charming. I personally, Kool-Aid man came rushing here, he would get a lawsuit because those bricks needed to be built up again. Are you mad? Possibly also a restraining order because I will find it invading. It's like, this is my privacy. This is my private spot. You don't fuck it. If I'm thirsty, I'm gonna ask for it. You don't have to fucking push down the wall. Who the fuck do you think you are? Alright, let's see. But this, okay, you know what? I think I went over it again. I'm gonna move on here. Why am I seeing this? Because I'm that's what's gonna happen here, what's coming up for you. I see murky emotions regarding this position here. It's turning into more drama if not careful. That is coming up a situation here where someone here is returning, that I said previously, by returning, going back to reassess something and to let it go, and then there being celebration. It sounds easy on the surface here, but when I look at what's underneath here, it's not. It's the ocean in reverse, and the murky emotions will get more murkier, right? It will be more, they can even be a little bit terrifying. It's like, having, I mean, for some of you, if you're having a good month, this is a boat trip gone wrong. It's like we start with still water, right? And then we start having a few waves over here, right? And then suddenly, boof, we are having the perfect storm, and that triggers some sort of a abandonment issue. It's like, why do you're thriving, you're so good, why are you holding on to something here? Show me this, what you don't see coming. No, you don't want to see justice. The Lovers, oh, forget it. The Lovers, the Five of Pentacle, and the Seven of Swords. This is not good. This is, as I said, Leo, I see trickery taking place in terms of trying to get it. You want it, and I either you will allow it to steal your mind, or you're gonna find yourself scheming. It's you decide for yourself. For some of you, this could probably be a way of courting, and maybe it's just me who don't understand that way of courting. I'm very much, if a no is a no. But I have, for instance, I heard somewhere that in Italy, it's very common that a woman has to say no 3 times, and if you say no once, twice, 3, something about it being a game, right? Where I'm from, and in my personality, a no is a no. It only takes once. Like, no. One time. It's really, there's no free, and I mean, I remember I have lived in countries where it was like I said no, and then they would chase me. I said fucking no. It was not charming, it was not cute, it was not appreciated. It wasn't. But that's just me, right? That is just me, as I said. What we have here, show me that Hangman, which you don't see, which is the shapeshifter. This is change, the shapeshifter. It's. I mean, it could be a possible Pisces you're dealing with here, or someone who has that nature to them. What you don't see is a non-committal energy. I also get a tease energy. Maybe someone's teasing here. Show me this. 2 of Pentacle, Knight of Pentacle, 8 of Pentacle. I'm seeing possible a little bit of a Casanova here. Right. But then again, for those of you where this is a position that you're going for, right? It's a matter here of being able to adapt to the mutable nature, or whatever the hell it is that you're going for. Because there's a strong mutable nature down here. That's why it screams Pisces. It doesn't have to be Pisces. It's just, or even just a job position that has Pisces with it. Meaning that it is mutable. It is not as it is. It's not as it seems. It is it has a mutable nature. Right? There is a need, so to say, here to reassess it. To look at it differently, and really go over how decisions are being made. How are decisions being made here? What is being made a priority? Is something here, it has to fit into a particular box, but are the skills there, right? It's, for instance, if you're chasing a particular job position, it's working hard, diligently in building up the skills that are needed here from within yourself, right? And if this is, unfortunately for some of you, I hope not, I'm just going to throw it out there, if it would be that it's a person, then it's, be mindful that you don't use your talents on working on a person here. Unless, if it's in a career path, then fine. But where do you work on people? You could, HR and something like that, psychology, I don't know. I'm in business. So that we just, I see murkiness here. I see return to the plan. Emotionally, it's going to be difficult to disconnect from something here. There's something you want to hold on to. It shows up as reconciliation. Wanting a brand new beginning in some area or another. Most likely outcome, the Three of Cups and Alephia underneath. Show me that one. Comes with the Sun. Yeah, I do see reconciliation taking place. Did it happen in the right way? Alephia showing up like that. What I really get here is that time will tell. Time will tell. I am seeing a reconciliation. It shows up, however, in the form of a text message at the end of the month. Text message at the end of the month. Or somewhere down the month here, right? Remember, this is a monthly reading. So you are actually achieving what it is that you want. So that's good. Someone is coming back to you. I am seeing someone return to you. Okay. But then what's up with that? You know what? Whatever it is that you're doing, I think it will work. I feel as though what's gonna happen here. Should I really say? Because I don't want. Yeah, should I really say it? Because then I will mess it up. Alright, I'm gonna say it. It's almost though you have this scheme, and then you go from wanting. You will start the month as trying to get reconciliation. Then you will give up on the reconciliation, and because you will probably give up hope. But you will. It's going to be a bit of a. It's going to be a bit war here about should I not, should I not. And I do see tension here. It's almost like you want to open up your heart because something has reached a dead end. Who are you going to go back and forth inside yourself here as well? Tension will definitely be here. And that is what brings this murkiness here. Right? And then eventually you let go and then something here may come back. But as I said, it shows up. It's like, you know, when you piss your pants and it's warm for a moment. I'm not going to stop. Let's pull a soul lesson. It's just remember to reconcile in the proper way, right? So they're not, I'm not going to sit here, oh, they come back and then they will marry and all of that. I mean, the Six of Cups in reverse and the Page of Swords and the Sun and the Three of Cups, and then I left you a little bit near. That is more of, I get like a text message saying, hey girl. Oh, hey boy. Alright, what do we have a soul lesson here for I was just about to call you Peter Pan. Now, what do we have here for Leo? Balance and freedom. Inner knowledge. Alright, I'm gonna read it to you. I'm not really good with these mantras, and I will probably debate it if I disagree. Welcome to my world. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Are we absolutely sure about that? Alright, see, that's the thing about judgment. Judgment, that's difficult between judge. Alright, it means that we accept people for who they are as they are, right? That's the thriving state. That is when we don't take things so... We're not as sensitive. It's such an important thing, especially with the Chariot here. But what Chariot also brings with it as message is to not be so sensitive, but not in a shameful way, but saying, as I said, there will always be people who disagree, right? To be not so judgmental on ourselves, but also not on other people, right? For instance, if we have very, very, very high demands to other people, we got to be mindful that we don't set them up for failure, because then it will continuously disappoint us, right? We got to set our expectations to what they can deliver. Otherwise, they will disappoint us, and we will be disappointed in them. And if we love each other, right? They will sense your disappointment, and then it will just turn into like a reason for conflict, basically. So the balance is the harmony brought into the world is to accept people for who they are and for who you are. Flaws and everything. It's of course not the same as saying that you're supposed to sit around and let someone hurt you. I'm not seeing that here, right? But it's that of saying, okay, this is just, it is what it is. That's the balance. I bring a perfect state of harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And we have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. That's right. It's basically not needing anyone to do it for you, right? It's a position saying that you will have complete happiness and balance if you were just in that position. Patience, time, and all of that, right? And don't be thrown out of it if there's a little obstacle there. But again, difference between whether or not we're dealing with a work situation or we're dealing with a chasing love situation, right? Well, let's see. For the work career thing, I see good things coming out of it. Really, really good. Really good, yeah. Even though it will be frustrating on the way there. All right. On the love story here, it's a different thing, because it's a different dynamic. There's more interpersonal here. Of course, there's always, in terms of career, there's also collaborations here. It's a different dynamic. This is a dynamic I see play out in career. In love and all that, yes, I also see it play out well, but I see it be more like short term. All right, so with that being said, have a lovely month, and I will see you throughout May when I pop up once in a while. Take care, Leo. Ciao.